Guys, what's up? I'll move the camera a little closer this time so that hopefully we can see the piece I'm making on a little better, a little more crispy. Yeah, let's get started. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. I moved the camera a little closer, so let me know how that looks. Hopefully it won't overheat. Alright. Put some eyes on this thing. Hey guys. Chris, welcome back, man. What are you making now? Another one. So the guy ordered 12 of these dragons, so making another one. I think I've got, shit, how many have I made? Might be halfway done. Don't worry, I won't bring you around on all of them. I'll do other things. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's cool. It's cool. Keeps the furnace hot, man. Keeps the propane coming. All right, let's put some eyes on this guy. Yeah, Chris, that's perfect, man. Just do that email, and I'll get back to you. I'm excited to see what this logo looks like. Hopefully, it's in my wheelhouse. His other eyeball here real quick. Both in. Now I'm just rounding out that eyeball a little bit. Letting gravity do it. So far, so good with the phone. Awesome. Thanks, Chris. I look forward to seeing it, checking it out. Love to do something for you. I hope it's in my wheelhouse. Doing his eyelids right now. put that eyelid on there. It's so hard to see with this transparent glass. Sorry, guys. Sweet. It's crazy what an eyelid will do to make a piece come to life. Phil, what's up, man? Good. So just putting the details in. Ah, smart. Blowing glass when the sun goes down. Nice. Yeah, sure, Chris. I can probably put something together. Something quick. Just a real quick idea of what the piece might look like. Phil, what's for dinner, man? I think it might be a leftover night here. It's pretty good. I just go back and forth. I'm just trying to make sure both sides are symmetrical enough. Big bowl of chili. Love it. Love it. Ooh, chili sounds good right now. We're kind of thin now. Let's put his nostrils in real quick. That'd be nice. Just gonna use a nicer to cut those in. Working on his back of his neck right now. Pulling some spikes. That looks awesome. Oh, that'd be cool. It's a slice of pizza. Yeah, that's probably definitely my wheelhouse. I could make you a glass slice of pizza. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool video. Wow, that looks awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I put like a nice curve to the back of it. Pretty cool. Oh, that was your dinner. Ah. I thought your logo had a slice of pizza in it. I was like, oh, that's perfect. I can definitely make this. Like, yeah, I'm working on his mohawk here. See the mohawk kind of he has now? It's pretty sweet. Working on his top horns right now. Just making them pretty. Nice. So you see the difference in the one I just made compared to the other one? It's kind of blobby. This one closest to the lens. So that's what I'm working on. 92 people watching live. That's incredible, guys. Thank you. That's a record for me. That is a record. 92 people in here. That is awesome. I don't think 92 people would fit in this shop. That's awesome. Very cool. I'm going to work on the other side now. Glass is a lot different than the normal glass that I use. It's uranium glass, so it's very soft. If I heat it too much, the detail just melts away in a second. So I gotta be really careful with how I torch it. how long I heat it in the furnace, all these things. Woo! Just cleaning up the back neck fin here. Just making it really sharp. See how sharp that looks? Pretty cool. Great way if you wanted to make duck feet or bat wings or just something really spiky, fish, anything like that. It's a really cool technique. I'm just going around and cleaning things up, and then I'm about to add all the horns to him. Looks good. Alright, so now I need to add some horns. That's a little short. I'm going to get another piece of uranium that I pulled earlier. So I got 2 more sticks. So this is uranium, the same stuff I'm using. I just made it into what we call cane. So now I can let it cool, and now I can make it into little marbles for the horns of our dragon. Make some marbles. That's okay. Just letting gravity shape it. Yep, to move quicker. Flash. Start with like a jaw horn here. It's like in the back of his face. That's that marble we just made. Now that's in. Did you eat? Yeah, I ate during that little break. Had some shawarma left over from lunch the other day. It was delicious. Thanks for asking. One little marble, that's going to be another horn. Is that one cool? Get that one started. Flash. A lot of glass sculpting's timing, so I'm always, it might not seem like it, but there's like an internal clock that I have after 20 years of blowing glass. Where it's just like, all right, time to flash, time to move, time to do something. Otherwise the glass is gonna break. Hey, we got a lot of new people in here. Damn, 118, a new record. This is awesome. Hey guys, making a uranium dragon out of glass. I'm just adding some horns to it right now. It is very hot in here. So this dragon, I'm putting 5 horns on it, so I've got to make 5 marbles, essentially, and add them to this piece. So what I'm doing off camera is I'm flashing the piece. In the future, we've got like 5 cameras set up, so you'll always be able to keep an eye on me and see what I'm doing. But if we don't constantly flash the work, it breaks. So that's what I'm doing. You got to keep the glass happy. But if I heat it too much, then I melt all this great detail. So there's this Goldilocks situation that we're constantly battling. Push that other horn in there. Boom. Damn, 145 people. That's incredible. Thank you guys. So I'm using a 5,000 degree torch, oxygen propane fed. This is allowing me to spot heat the glass and do these kind of cool moves that you're seeing right now. So again, I gotta constantly keep flashing, so that's what's happening here. Flashing it, there's a furnace behind this camera where all the glass is, and that's what I'm putting the piece inside of to keep it hot. And then I come back out and I continue to work on it. So I'm gonna use the torch to heat where that next horn's gonna go. This one's gonna go on the top of his head, right behind his eyes. So I just heat the landing area and then I push this marble in there. That way it looks like the horn's growing out of the dragon's head rather than just plopped on. Boom. So I've got all these nugs. You can start to see them. All these like marbles, like 1, 2. It's kind of hard to see because it's all this in color. This is all uranium glass. So it'll be really cool. It'll glow like a neon pink, purplish kind of color with a black light. This is going to be a decanter stopper. Dragon head will go on the top. Pretty baller. Alright, one last horn. This is going to be his chin horn. And I'm just rolling the glass in my hand, letting it ball up using gravity. And then I just put a little constrictor back there so it'll break off. Now it's too hot to put in right now, it would just smash. So I gotta let that harden up. And by harden, just cool down a little bit. It's still ripping hot, it's still burning if I touched it. polishing right now. And now we need to get the spot where we're going to put it. This is called the moil. So this is the pipe the piece is on. I got to constantly make sure that stays happy, otherwise it'll break. So I'm heating under his chin right now. Grab this, let's stick this in. Just looking at the angles. And then it snaps off right where I put that constriction in the glass. So now he has a chin horn. Hey guys. Is that flame under those lines? Under those lines. We have our gas lines. They go up to the ceiling and then into another room where we have all our tanks. So there's no actual lines really on the ground, just in case any glass were to fall back there, it won't burn through. They're all hanging up. It just looks like that. Yo, what are those glasses you're wearing in company? Oh, it's Heady Ditties. I don't know if you can see that. Heady Ditties. Yeah, they're on Instagram. A buddy of mine bought these for me as a gift. Really cool, cool store, cool brand. You know, a lot of different styles, like I was saying earlier. So, yeah, they're getting some good promotion today. Awesome. Yeah, I've been thinking about I need to. That's kind of like the way we wear different things. I should have a couple different styles so I can change out. Oh, no worries, Courtney. Good question. All right, so we're looking pretty good. All the marbles are on, which are going to be his horns. So now I need to start adding the best part, the texture. Putting all those cool dragon scales on. It's hot in here, man. Whew. Alright, I've got this really cool stamp that my friend made me. It's got all this cool texture on it. See that? So when I push that into the glass, it creates all these cool triangle angles like scales. So now I just need to start doing that. So here we go. Get some quick questions here. Yeah, I love it too. Let's see. Yeah. I like to look at the position. The scales are going a certain way, so just like they would in nature, I like to go with that angle, that degree. So when I put hair on or fur on an animal in glass, like I'm always thinking about how it would be growing. It's those little details that, for me, just really make it come to life. I'm just putting texture down his neck, behind his jawline here. You can't really see it. On the top of his head. Again, I got to be really careful because this uranium glass is very sensitive. It's looking great. The other side. looking really good. Crazy what a little texture will do to your piece. I would say that just applies to any medium, ceramic, I mean any sculpting medium. You add texture and it just takes it to another level. It takes time though, I mean you gotta put in the time. I'm gonna do the front of his face a little bit. Oh, that was great. Very cool. Everybody who's watching, if you don't mind, in the chat, put where you're watching from. I love to see all the different locations. It's really cool. Nice. All right. Going around his mouth right now. Add texture to his bottom lip. Oh, that's great. You guys see it? All the texture that's coming in. Oh man, look at that. Wild. All the lights like refracting off it. Hey, thanks Josh. Appreciate it, man. A lot of practice. 20 years been blowing glass. Hey, we're back. All right. We're back. It got overheated. I think just holding the dragon too close to the screen. That's how hot it is. It was just next to the phone for a second and it overheated the phone. Wild. Just wild. While you were gone, I made it even more awesome. Added more texture to it. Again, I'm trying to be careful about melting stuff out. This plastic is sensitive, like I was saying, so. Yeah, things are coming back, guys. I think holding the piece too close to the phone made it overheat. So, I'm learning. I'm going to get better at it, I promise. We're getting more cameras in here, so there'll be better shots the whole time. I've got a camera just for the piece, which will give you the perfect angle as well. But this piece is pretty hard to see in general. All right, I'm gonna start pulling his horns out. So all those marbles that we added earlier, now I'm gonna make them into horns. looks cool. Boom. So you see that one horn I just made? Right here. And I shouldn't hold it too close, it'll overheat. It's right here, but it looks awesome. What are the questions? Any point where too much flame can damage the structure integrity? I wouldn't say it would damage the integrity. It's more like sometimes you can get the glass too hot, like you get the flame too close to the surface. Depending on a color or the type of glass, you can boil it. So you can ruin the color on the surface or boil the glass. It wouldn't ruin the integrity, but it'll ruin the surface look for sure. And if I get it too hot overall, I'll just lose control and this thing will just drip off like honey. What else we got? How much does that cost to buy? Donna, great question. So these are like $450 a piece. Each dragon's head. You can go to my website and I have them for sale. This one is for a client. He actually another glass artist. So they're going to be making decanters and putting these in as stoppers. So here's a finished one. You can kind of see what the uranium glass looks like when it's cooled down. So this is it hot right now, and this is it cool. So, and that will go into a vessel that they make. But yeah, you can check them out on my website, just www.grantgarmazyglass.com. I've got some other cool, smaller pieces on there. I don't have any of my really big stuff, but if there's something that you have an idea for, let me know. I do commissions all the time, and I'd love to make something for you, something special. Right now we're working on a glass Godzilla for a client. Working on a couple of fish pieces for a dining room. But yeah, we do all kinds of stuff. Just pulling that out, shaping that. Come up for my logo. Nice. Yeah, after this I'll go check it out. Hopefully we can do something. How big were you thinking, Chris? Well, I'm sure you told me on the email. I can double check it. Working on these horns right now. If you're just joining us, we're making a uranium dragon. So we're pulling the points sharp. My wife says I make stuff too sharp, but they can never be too sharp. A lot of this is just timing and years of practice, understanding what the glass will do, knowing what can be pushed when and when to not. Hey, thanks, Alan. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, I love it too. I got hooked on it 20 years ago by accident. Went to school to study jewelry making, and I love jewelry making, metalwork, metalsmithing, and found glass and been doing it ever since. For a second, I was like, maybe this horn should go towards the viewer, just to change it up. But you can kind of see, I went back that way. All right, we are reaching the end of this piece. Everything is looking pretty good. So a little more texture maybe right there on his nose. That looks cool. You'd really be able to see it if the color was opaque, all these cool details, but it's a little tricky with the transparency. Now I need to make this into a stopper. Let's see. They're all about that height. That's what this is for. It's calipers. Just allows me to like kind of get them all similar sizes. So that's what that's for. Andrea, hello. Thanks for coming in. Wow, we have 116 people in here. This is crazy. Thanks for stopping in, guys. It is hot. It is a hot night. It's been a hot day. Man, it is still hot. Woo! This torch is about 5,000 degrees, too, so that's not making it cooler. Every summer, I say I'm going to take the summer off, but I never do. Just a tag, it's called, just a piece of steel essentially with a handle, and I'm using it to flatten this and also make it cylindrical, and then I'll start the taper. Passion calls. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Clarissa, hello. Where are you from, Kevin? I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. trying to shape this thing. Essentially, I'm trying to get it so hot that it falls out. And I get a nice taper. It's a really risky move. See how it's starting to get really loose? The hotter I get it, the more out of control it's going to get. So I just got to like focus on it. And I'm trying to kind of guide it a little bit. I'm like kind of telling the glass like, hey, I like this shape. So as it falls, it'll narrow out, and glass has memory. So it'll fall into that shape. So I'm starting like making like a taper, kind of. You see it? So hopefully it remembers that. Remember! I might have to bend his head up a little bit though. It's looking a little down, and I'm a little worried that it might end up being a problem when it goes into the decanter. Like his chin would bottom out on the vessel. So I might adjust that real quick to move his head up before we continue on. These are things when I'm sculpting, just kind of bounce around the piece. There you go. So I just opened his chin up, so now he's looking straight. He's not looking like down, he's looking more level. That'll guarantee that when it goes into the client's piece, their vessel, it won't hit. Nice, that looks good. Yeah, it's glass, purple haze. This is uranium glass. So if you had a black light, it would, be a really cool neon purple. Pink, maybe. Buy one just to be able to show you guys. It's really cool stuff. Also can be like a green, depending on just whatever is in there. But yeah, the client wanted uranium glass, so that's what we're making this out of. Hey, thank you. Thanks, is that Henry? Sorry, I'm trying to look at a small phone and focus on this piece. All right, see how it's like getting out of control if I stop turning? So I'm gonna take a last flash here, and then I'm gonna just kind of let it dangle and drip. And see if we kind of can't get the shape we're looking for. It's starting to fall out. Working. Again, this is like a pretty intense move because you could lose all your work pretty quickly. And we're right on the money for height. We need it right there. So I just put a little dent in with the caliper. It looks pretty straight still. Everything looks pretty good. I might just make this horn a little shorter. I know how this client is. He's a little particular. So I'll just make that a little shorter. Yeah, so absolutely. So most of the time I'm using normal 96 coefficiency cooler colored glass. And all the glass is clear, and then I add the color to it. It's just this particular job, the client wanted uranium glass. So I melted some uranium bar, and we're sculpting directly out of that bar tonight. It's pretty cool just to change it up. So again, I'm just making that other horn now match the one we just did. Perfect. It looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna do the final cut in here. So I've got that dent. I got it just a little juicy. Taking my diamond shears here. He's cutting 4 directions at once. And I've just made a score line. Now the piece is like, this is like super fragile now. One bonk and it's gone. It'll hit the floor and break. So take a little breather, just hang out for a second. That line's still a little juicy. So if I bonked it now, it might like stick to itself. Here's kind of our stopper. I'll probably be off camera taking this off. I'm gonna do one last flash. Oh, I forgot to give him some neck wrinkles. Ooh. Knife. Perfect. Shit. Boom, guys, got it in. Woo! We got it in, guys. So this is just some leftover. This is what the Dragon was on, but there's a little bit of uranium glass right here. I'm gonna try to save it. We can melt it, make it into another piece out of uranium. Argentina, awesome. Thanks for watching. So this little piece can be salvaged. Little bits of uranium glass, just a little nug, but something. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching this round of the Dragon. I might do one more live because it seems like you guys are loving this stuff. So I'll do one more, I'll make one more Dragon, but I'm gonna take probably like a 15-minute break and then we'll be right back. Thanks for watching.